And he did stuff like this everywhere. Oh yeah, look at the hands.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah.
What will the sign painter do next? It's all up to you.
Well, it's Friday, March 11th, and I'm heading back to Lippman's Party Supply. I got to do a Cinco de Mayo theme and also some promotion stuff for their tropical summer kind of things, even though it's still spring. And then also I have to do a sideshow theme on the corner. Looks like we're having some road work done at the end of my street. Here's some work over here I did for Hertz car rentals, and I won't be going back there though. They took about 3 months to pay me. It's crazy. After I painted the window, they went right across it with this bar and like split up the window. I figured they'd wash off the window painting, but they left it. Well, the weather looks pretty good today. It's a little bit chilly, but it's not raining or anything yet. It is got a little bit of a wind. I'm heading into Home Depot because I usually don't go this way. I was going to pick up some masking tape because I'm going to be masking off that sideshow area. Pick up some masking tape at the paint store, but I had to go a different direction because of the construction, so I'm at Home Depot. This stuff looks pretty good. I'll get a couple of these. Should be fine. You know, staying busy and starting when you're young, doing what you love, it's great. Because if you do what you love, you're going to get good at it. And if you get good at it, you're going to make money off it. And it's really sad when I see people like this that missed opportunities and stuff, or who knows what his situation is or how he ended up like that. Maybe he has a health issue or something, but it just makes me feel really fortunate that I have the life that I have and I get to do what I love and I don't have to stand on the side of the road like this. I mean, it sucks.
At the same time, I don't know that Trump would be a solution either.
All right, we're back at Lippman's. I just got to take off this top part here on the window and a little bit on the other side, and then I'll get ready to start painting this in. Hi, I'm back. I got a little bit, I got washed off a little bit yesterday when at the end. I was taking it off and it just like
came down.
Didn't quite make it. Well, I got most of it down yesterday, except over here where it says Ards Night. It's like the Aardvark convention, Ards Night. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take this off over here around the corner, and then I'm gonna go ahead and tape off this area and do some big orange-yellow stripes to begin with on this corner sideshow thing. Getting a little bit of rain, so that's not a good sign, but we'll just see how it goes. Right across from me is a place called Cure, and I brought a lot with me for lunch, but if I get hungry I can go over there and get some fresh squeezed juice. Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, I'm doing well. I'm going to a theater show tonight, so I've got my fancy changing clothes.
All right.
And I work at the Lippman Company, the best party store in Portland, don't you know?
Okay, I got all my goodies together and I got my paint washing stuff, and I'm gonna get started. Alright, I got that done. It's all washed off, so I'm going to start working on the masking. I'm going to wait a few minutes again and see what's happening. Yeah, it's starting to come down again, so I'll see what, yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck, yeah.
It's hard to say anymore. It's been raining like crazy.
I could probably mask it off, but I don't want to tape it and then all of a sudden the windows get hit, so. Yeah, it's kind of a hard call because it is raining, and I just looked on Josh's phone. Josh is the manager here at Lippman's, and he looked it up and says it's just rain all day. He says at 2 o'clock for an hour there's no rain. So my big thing is I don't mind masking it off and painting some of the base colors because the windows aren't getting totally wet, and so if they have time to dry, it's no big deal. And if it doesn't come down pouring, but if it starts raining and the wind starts shooting in and the paint hasn't had time to dry, it will run. So I'm probably not going to do it. I'm probably going to quit, even though I haven't barely done anything. And I'll call my messages, see if I can find anybody that's covered from the rain today that I can go paint.
2 new messages, 11 saved messages.
Hey Scott.
Scott, this is Joe at Pets on Broadway. I was just hoping to get you to set up a time for us to get the spring window painting going on 28th. I don't know when we usually do that, but I was hoping to change that window about every season. So if you want to give me a call to the store, or email works better, if you can just shoot me an email and let me know when you might be available to come by, and we'll set something up.
Well, I got a call from Pets on Broadway. I don't know if you saw the video of that, but that's a pretty extensive job. And on the end part of their windows, they want to change it every season, so I need to go take off the winter stuff. I'm heading over the Burnside Bridge because I've got to come back over the Burnside Bridge because I got a call from this guy who says you got to come north on the Burnside Bridge to check out the side of our building or something. It's been painted, but we want to do some windows too. So I'm not really clear what he's got going on, but I'm going to check it out. Let's see what this is. I guess so. I got to check this out. So they've got some windows here they want completely covered in. Oh, okay, these windows here. Well, they're not covered from the rain, so I won't be doing it today. Hi, this is Scott Campbell, the window painter.
Hey, Scott. How's it
Good. I haven't checked my email yet. I'm sorry. I'm so notoriously bad about checking my email, but I did drive by I drove by just now and saw it because I was working at Lippman's, but it's too wet to paint today, so I ended up just washing off their window, and then I remembered you said go north on the Burnside Bridge and you'd be able to see it. So, yeah, it's yeah, they look fine, the windows. I just probably maybe I'll just come in and just talk to you now. Where do I is that okay?
Oh, of course, yeah, come on up. Yeah, park basically on 3rd if you go like kind of down.
Okay, I'm gonna head over there and see them and just talk to them about what they want, which will be a lot easier because when I first talked to them, it was really, I was kind of thinking of not doing the job because it was kind of complicated, you know, and it kind of didn't seem like my thing, but maybe it'll turn out. So I'm gonna go see. Do you know where the Templeton building is?
I'm not from here, so I have no idea.
Okay.
Absolutely none. I'm sorry, or else I would tell you.
All right, thank
Have a
you.
good day.
It's kind of crazy. They have all this new construction, so I sort of went in a big circle. So I'm gonna head back. Now I'm on the other side of the Burnside Bridge, and I'm on the side I don't want to be on. Okay, I see the building over there, but I've got to go down on 3rd Street to get to it. Well, I found a parking, but it wasn't too close, but it's only about a block away, so no big deal. So here it is over here, this gray building. So it's not too far, really. Wow, this is a cool place. Maybe I'll take the stairs and get some exercise. Anybody call for a window painter named Scott Campbell? Okay. Wrong room. All right, thank you. Let's try here. Hello. My name's Scott Campbell. I'm a window painter. Do you know who? Hi, how are you?
Good to meet you. Right on. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Come on back into my office.
All right.
Show you some of the inspiration. So.
Oh look, it looks like a clown.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you also go by Extremo the Clown, right?
Yeah.
That's great.
Wow, what a cool table.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, like we love our standing desks. Let's see. So, like I said on the phone, it's only complicated to explain in words, but what we want is really simple. So these are our windows, you saw them.
Yeah.
What we want is something just kind of like this, like where it's like illustration and type, but in your style. And so, and this is an example, we just kind of drew up our own kind of stuff. And so I have like a few rules here that are real simple. And this is an example. We made a Google Doc of a bunch of phrases, and by no means you have to use all the phrases, just use as many as you can. You know, we wrote a lot on purpose. because, and they're real funny. They're all fun, like records broken, tigers tamed, lines crossed, boundaries blurred, you know, things like that.
Yeah,
and
that's
so
cool.
A lot of fun stuff to illustrate, I think. And so, you know, again, the whole point of this is, you can tell in our space, like we're kind of in a fishbowl. Like, so in this room you can't really see it, but out here it's like the world is just zooming by us. So the more density that we can have in the window, the better, because it'll kind of just act as a screen for
Okay.
us. But it'll also be our message to the world. We want people to smile when they look at this. We want people to like see your style, hear our voice, and you know, it be an art piece.
Okay.
That's also a sign. Does that make
So
sense?
yeah, so you don't want it, you want it about like 4/5 covered?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Like-
this is a good ratio. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Like
so
not completely covered, but mostly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because so the part that's covered, the density part could be maybe near, like all.
The lower part maybe, and then like
Okay.
it could be looser a little up top or whatever. But
Okay.
yeah, more or less even. And you know.
Well, because on the bottom I could actually fill it in,
Sure.
and then near the top have different elements that are part of the filled in part, but then are,
Sure.
you know, around it. So there'd be some,
Sure.
because that'll affect the cost a little too.
Sure, of course. But so on the left window, like which would be on the inside our right window.
Right, right.
If you can just weave that in somewhere where it's just official manufacturing company on the right window.
You all probably do both, the abbreviated and the.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So yeah, exactly. So this is our other logo, and we have that kind of drawn here. It doesn't
Like
have to be on
this,
the
like
center.
this, I have a digital printer,
Oh, cool.
so I could probably duplicate that and make it
That's great.
big.
That's cool. It doesn't need to be big. Honestly, like it's we don't even want our name to be the most prominent thing. We
Okay.
just want it to be in there alongside other illustrations that you do.
So maybe if you give me a file of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I
this
can-
is in your inbox. I emailed it to you as a printer. You know
But
what
I mean, you might
But
as well, since I have the printer, I'll
Sure,
do
sure,
that
sure.
part of it.
Okay,
But the
cool.
rest of it, yeah, I'll just all
Freestyle, yeah.
freehand it.
Yeah, we just you know, we'd love to see your style and to have your take. And so I mean, really, we really love like. So I'll show you some more inspiration. We love like all the classic sign painter arrows and starbursts and
hands,
all of that.
old-fashioned hands,
Yeah, we love all that.
and
you know?
eyes, and
Like we were looking at stuff like these old classic signs that you're very familiar with, I'm sure. You know, like this kind of like old
yeah,
school
people actually
typography.
still do this sometimes. There's a guy online that does it through the mail.
That's awesome.
He makes these.
I love them. I mean, they're really great. And you know, like I said, we're all designers here, so we could design this, but we'd rather not. We'd rather hire you and let your style come through and like just use our voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and that's what we really want. And that's why it's kind of hard to explain on the phone.
So good. Yeah, well, when I first moved to Portland in '86, there was a guy named Bill something, and he did stuff like this everywhere. Oh yeah, look at the hands with
Yeah. So
faces.
What will the sign painter do next? It's all up to you.
This is so cool, the skate park right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here he comes. All right. So there's no one particular phrase that should be paramount. They're all
Exactly.
equal
Yeah.
billing. You want to
Yeah.
just create interest,
just
like
just like that. I mean, like,
Yeah.
see how this heart, like that could be our own FGCO heart, and it's no bigger than the guitar case, and it's no more prominent than that. And they're all kind of like woven in together, and some things can be smaller, some things can be
yeah, it's
bigger.
almost like a map. It looks like a map. Or,
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's really fun. And so, you know, just real simple, real like we just
So the background color, you don't care. Just make it work.
yeah, make it work. Yeah.
Well, it'll probably be more of a kind of some type of gray.
that sounds great. So yeah, I'm really interested in you tackling this for us and having
All
fun
right,
with it.
sounds good.
Excellent, cool. Thanks, man.
Those are some great people, and when he called me on the phone, I wasn't even going to do this job, and because it was just so convoluted, and it just didn't seem like something I wanted to do, and I don't like to contaminate my brain with all kinds of jobs that are. I mean, why do that when you can pick and choose and just do the fun stuff? But anyway, this turns out to be a really cool job, really challenging, really fun, and it's going to be great to videotape it. All right. Well, I'll probably head over to, the rain is still coming down a little, so I just really don't want to do Lippman's because I hate to chance it. So I think I'm going to head over to the other place, the other job, Pets on Broadway.